Hey guys, Drag Racing 95 coming to you by the way of YouTube. Today I want to talk about cold air intakes. I had touched about this on my car show challenge when I lifted the hood up. I said I'm not real big on cold air intakes, and I will describe that in another video. So, reason I'm not too big on cold air intakes is I've had a few cold air intakes, and you really get very minimal performance for the money you pay. So they promise, anywhere from 5 to maybe 12 horsepower, and that's with a tune. So if you don't get a tune, you're not really benefiting anything out of a cold air intake. But also, one of the main reasons I dislike cold air intakes is a lot of your stock intakes on your newer vehicles you're not going to get any better than that. So a lot of your stock intakes are getting just the right amount of required air for your car, and it's getting cool air. So a lot of your Dodge intakes, they will have a funnel that will run down to the bottom from the fender well that will pull air up into the intake. Versus your cold air intake, your filter is sitting right there. It's sitting right there inside your engine bay, and it's open, and it's collecting all that hot air from your engine. So therefore, you don't really have a cold air intake, you have a hot air intake, and you're just robbing your car of performance. So if you're going to go the cold air intake route, I recommend getting a closed box or something that your actual air filter is inside your fender well, which I had one of those on my Mustang years ago, and it did a lot better. The filter was inside the fender, and it sucked a lot more air up inside in there versus being an open filter inside your engine bay, and it's going to get all the hot air from the engine. Now, that being said, really the only reason to get a cold air intake is you're just basically dressing up your engine bay. That's all it is, in my opinion. You're dressing up the engine bay, and you're getting that little whoosh sound, because it is a little less restrictive, yes, but that's pretty much all you're buying. Performance wise, you may feel a little bit of throttle response, but nothing like what is promised or what you would expect by the advertisements. So my best bet for you guys is stick with stock when it comes stock, unless you're gonna totally just go through your car in and out engine wise, totally build the motor up and everything. Then you might benefit from a cold air intake, because you'll naturally get a tune anyways, and a stock airbox won't cut it in that situation. So if you're gonna boost up another 200-300 horsepower out of your engine, yeah, I would go for cold air intake. But for most of us out there, it's not worth the money, guys. Now, it does dress up the engine bay, and they do look a lot better, but if anything, if you get an open filter, you're just hurting your engine more, because it's just sucking in all the hot air. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you think down below in the comments. I want to give a shout out to DSW Joyride and Johnny Pro. Thanks for participating in my car show challenge. I want to see the rest of you guys participate as well. If you would, go to that video and put a link to your car show on that video, so everyone could have a chance to see them, especially me. I didn't even know DSW had a video out till this evening, and it popped up on my feed for some reason. I'm subscribed to them, but it didn't pop up for some reason. But thank you guys for the shout outs. I appreciate it. I like all your guys' comments. Please comment and like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that